Anyways, this is round 2 of Vintage Challenge. We're versing Sunday Morning Data Collector Alet. This is probably not a keepable hand, so we're gonna try again. This hand is like not that much better, but I don't understand, Wing. Just play the Golo Shops, the tier 0 deck. Oh, really? They're on bug? Interesting. I'm a little surprised. Why do we always, whenever I play a Mystic Sanctuary deck, I always draw my Mystic Sanctuary. Literally 1000% of the time. This might be very greedy. Oh god, they just have force too. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to find something else to do here. Hmm. I don't see us winning this game. We've kind of drawn abysmally. Good draw. Yep. Um. Hmm. I guess I can use this to draw into our ancestral again. If they have Hullbreacher, I guess. Pyroblast. Alright, we can at least get rid of their crews if they want to force this. Alright. The battle, except they have a Ren and 6 about the ultimate, and we have nothing. Oh, brainstorm into the top deck brainstorm? Not good. Our hand was just very bad. Even with the power of all the ancestrals, it was not enough. Maybe I'm supposed to see if they ulti. What a riveting game of Magic the Gathering was just played. Incredible. Speechless. Fantastic. I mean, at least in the historic game, we drew a bunch of cards. We were a lot of things less. Yeah, I don't even have anything to say. There's like no insightful commentary to be had. I mulliganed an unplayable hand, kept a pretty mediocre hand, drew 3 straight lands, and died. Magic. This is where you complain about the shuffler, and you submit that bug report. Anyone ever seen that? The MTG Arena Sport, the number one thing. To resend my email verification. What? Wizards, really? I found it. I found it. I found it. Shuffler algorithm. The shuffler seems to work best with copy paste on original decks, so fix it now. Random fire some fire some people whatever. And there's just so many pictures of the shuffler. Look how many photos. If you ever need a laugh, just 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 come into this thread anytime you need anytime you need to pick me up. Just go to that thread. God bless. Just too good. Well, the jig is up. Opponent just looks at my hand for free. Completely reasonable, fair Magic the Gathering. There's like no way I'm gonna jam a Hullbreacher right now. Probably gonna wait till I have 4 mana. We're not actually behind, but it feels like we're so far behind. Nah, dude. People legit think that the shuffler is out to get them. Hilarious. We're just so dead. Like, this card just doesn't do anything. I don't know, chat. I'm not feeling this deck very much. Like, imagine playing this card and your opponent's just like, well, I have Oko, Renin 6, and Dagfaded. Like, why do I give a fuck? Also, dies to Pyroblast. Like, I'm not supposed to play it here, right? Like, it doesn't do anything. Alright, don't worry. We got 2. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. This card is just looks so bad. I mean, we're gonna try. What am I supposed to pitch? Am I supposed to pitch the Hullbreacher so that I can have Flusterstorm up? I mean, I think opponent thought they were gonna win the counter war, but doesn't really feel like they're gonna win the counter war here. So I can just target these all at this Pyroblast. Wait, I can just target the yeah. I can just target everything at this Pyroblast. So they have to put 2 cards back and we get 3 treasures? I mean, that that was a win. Opponent didn't have to brainstorm there. Opponent got baited by the Gataxian probe information, I think. God. I feel like this deck uses its Lotus so bad. Like, I guess I'll just hold this Lotus in case I draw a Dak Faden. You know what, Jake? I'm kind of thinking that we want 3 Dak Fadens. Like, look at that. Look at this. I just can't do like Pyroblast just doesn't. I don't know, man. I feel like if opponent just doesn't force the issue, we lose though, because our whole breachers don't do anything. I feel like opponent just forced it really, really hard for no reason. Gully. I can't Pyroblast that one. I guess we lose, right? They just eventually they get a they just get a Mystic Sanctuary now. Kind of need our own dig through. Alright, that's a good draw. I'm pretty down to use Lotus here, I think. Well, it's a good go 5, go 3. Pretty sure I'm just down to use Lotus here. I don't really care about returning any of these, so I think I would rather just use it. Hydra. Hydra? The second Hydra is not great because the Ren and 6. Hmm. Still probably Hydra. I mean, if I don't play both Hydras, then definitely not playing Wheel of Fortune. That's not a chance. I can. This is true statement. Probably will have to. I mean, it's better than all my other plays. Tinker Blightsteel and 7 sideboard cards. Natty missed. This Buster is basically dead, but Hydras are great. Big fan. Wood Hydra again. They have probably one Blood Chief's Thirst, yeah. Ishtar. Rinface is great. How do I feel about this hand? This hand's like kind of sus. Yo, Geeky, are we done already? What's going on, man? Welcome everybody from Geeky's channel. We are 1-0 currently in game 3 versus 4-color Deathray Shaman. Playing Hullbreacher deck. I really don't want to keep this hand, chat. I think I'm going to. This looks like a trap. This whole deck looks like a trap, to be honest. God, I swear to fucking, I just always draw this goddamn card. I'm gonna get wastelanded. This is not a fine hand versus 4-color Deathray. We're just gonna lose horribly. I don't know what you're talking about. I think this hand was a terrible keep. I don't know why I kept this hand. I shouldn't have listened. I feel like this hand is just a terrible, terrible keep. I'm gonna hold the other jet. I want to pitch it. I mean, maybe I just can't play fair decks, dude. But like, this hand looks just like a complete bottom feeder. Like, why am I playing this deck kind of hand? Like, there's no way I'm supposed to jam Dak here, right? I cannot cast Dak and Pyro. That is not a legal play. Because I have tons of off-color mana. Yeah, but like, if I wait a turn and they just Pyroblast my Dak, what do I do? Lose? Feels bad, mans. No, I just wanted to play Hullbreacher. The fun new toy. We haven't tried it yet. Excuse me. Definitely not stealing his mocks. Y'all wild tonight. They have their own Hullbreacher. I guess I die if they have a Flusterstorm. They have infinite volcanic islands as well. Okay, that's why they let it resolve. Okay, I have plenty of cards to discard. I do lose my Dak Faden though. Kind of sick. Told you this hand was fucking terrible. This hand is just so bad. I don't know why I kept this hand. It's like mulliganing to 5. Yeah, of course Jake told me to keep it. Yeah. They attack with this death right, which means that do both delve spells. Um, I'm probably supposed to put this Pyroblast back. Well, I can't actually delve into anything because of this stupid Hullbreacher, unless I go dig through time. So if I just put this Pyroblast back on top. They're just gonna force it. I don't know why you guys think we're actually gonna get to resolve spells this game. Got rid of their Oko. We're just dead. Like I don't know. Like the game was over when we kept that hand. I think playing around Flusterstorm or something. I don't know. We are literally never winning this game, Jacob. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you kidding me? How can you possibly look at this board and say we are the favorite? What is wrong with you? Bruce is uncastable. It's completely uncastable. What are you talking about? I'm never playing a fucking fair matchup ever again. Like, we were just such a dog in this position, Jake. You're insane. I think our deck is just a worse deck than our opponent. Our deck is just an inferior version of our opponent's deck. It literally would do nothing, Jake. They would literally just pyroblast it. It's Tinker. Oh, you've not played enough Tinkers in your life, my friend. Oh no. Someone has not played enough Tinkers in their lifetime. Like, I'm just gonna get drained out and die. How can we win from this situation? What are you talking about? Opponent puts me to 6 this turn. And then to 4. Like, I can't keep these Hull Breachers. Like, we don't race their what with what? What? Chat, you're crazy tonight. I don't know why chat's wilding tonight. This doesn't remotely race. This doesn't remotely race, Jake. You're crazy. There's no way I can cast this spell. We're so far behind on board if I cast this. Can I try to wait for a breach? I mean, I can't really wait for a breacher. My opponent's putting me to 4 on the next turn. This deck is so bad. Why are we playing this deck? Why are we not playing our opponent's deck, which plays real cards and Hull Breacher? There's no Talarian in our deck. Wait, I have to cast this because I'm just losing anyways. Guys, they drew 7 cards. They drew 7 cards. We're still dead. This doesn't do anything. If one of these was a Lotus, maybe it did something. But I can't cast 2 Time Walks. Our deck isn't capable of casting 2 Time Walks because it's poorly constructed. But like, I have to cast Time Walk this turn. It's not on fucking Jake. I have no idea. It's a classic Birds of Paradise situation. It's a very classic Birds of Paradise situation. I think I'm supposed to use all of my mana and just preordain this turn. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I guess not. It's when Jake thinks a really bad card is good, and then he's convinced that it's the best deck in the metagame. I'm just like worried about our mana sources. It's not the great dispute. It's just you thought a bad card was good. There's no great dispute. I think I'm supposed to cast Hullbreacher here. Maybe after we preordain. I don't think I'm supposed to cast double. I mean, maybe I just can't win if I don't cast double Hydra, to be honest. We're never winning this game, Jake. You're crazy. They actually have to have stone cold nothing. It's just 0 spells. 7 lands. It has to be 7 lands. If they even have a time walk, we lose on the spot. Am I allowed to probe here? So I'm currently down to 7, down to 5. And then on their turn down to 1 if they hit a mana source. So no, I'm not allowed to probe. Fortunate. I don't think we probe with mana. I want to hold Fluster. I want to try to short them on mana. But the problem is we don't get 2 turns, right? Oh, I guess this is... Sorry, I've been counting wrong. I didn't realize this was Summoning Sick. That's my fault. There's going to be a lot of that. We could have probed there. I didn't realize it was Summoning Sick. I guess that would expose us to Lightning Bolt, but... We still have to draw like a cantrip, though, because these Mana Gorger Hydras aren't going to grow themselves. Opponent doesn't have to play spells. They're not dead at all, right? They just don't cast spells into this. We have to kind of draw our own cantrip. Well, if they're going to cantrip for us, that's fucking brilliant. I'm down. I don't know why they would cantrip for us here. I agree. We shouldn't have cut a braid. I kind of forgot they had Deathray Shamans, to be honest with you. Why do they keep casting preordains? This is going to get them killed. What is Tuesday doing? Isn't it morning in their time? It's not even 4 a.m. Tuesday's wildin' right now. Opponent just they don't have to do anything. They just have to wait and activate their Deathrite Shamans. So confused. What is happening? So confused. Oh, Tarmogoyf. We should just force this. Pitching Flusterstorm? I feel like opponent played this very poorly. I guess we lose if they untap. Oh, wait, no, they can't use the red source. They can't use the black source. I think we still lose, though. If they just have a fetch land for an underground sea, we lose. Oh, yeah. Alright. These have flash, so maybe they'll fuck up. This is only 15 damage right now. Maybe they take it all. 8. What? Alet, what is going on? There's no way we're supposed to win this game. We should never win this game. We should just. It's not you. You paid him. You paid him, Alet. Jacob, you paid Alet. You paid him off. Thanks, Joe. I'm not fucking apologizing. That's a lost game. That was a lost game. Oh my god. No, chat. No way. Opponent, no. Piloting through the tough spot that Jake put you in. Cho. Fucking God bless Cho. I can't even. I don't want to give Cho something. I can't even give it. Fuck. That's fucking lit. Jake, you need to say sorry to me for all the decisions that you made me go through in that game that were so terrible. I was crying. This is true. I still can't believe we kept that hand. I still can't believe we kept that hand. We basically mulliganed ourselves to 5. Hullbreacher technically won that. That's kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. All right, I really feel like Alet should cast 0 spells that turn. I think. I don't know what's in Alet's wheel's hand. I don't know what's in the hand after the wheel. Probably nothing, right? There's at least a force. But like, I feel like from that situation, you just sit on your Deathrite Shamans, right? I feel like I didn't cast cantrips there, you know? I got to cast a counter spell and 2 Hullbreachers because opponent did things. This is obviously a greedy block as well. Deluge got wheeled. I didn't even notice that. Alet, what? Why didn't you just cast no spells and just go for death rights? Was that not an option? Like, I felt like you casting preordains was wrong. Good night, Jake. I'll win the challenge for you. How about that? I mean, the Hydras was a 3/3 and a 2/2, and I was at 8 life, right? Like, if you just cast no spells. Yeah, so you have activations down to 3. Yeah, I know he didn't have like it's still racing. He has activations to put me to 3 on the first turn and down to 1 on the next turn. You have a treasure. And you can still top deck a land. I just think like you actually set yourself up to die by casting you actively like hurt your chances of winning by casting preordains, I think. Why? Is it your deck, Jake? Or is it Andreas's deck? Why do you get clout? I don't understand why you get clout for a deck you didn't make. Pretty sure Andreas said they made it on Twitter. Cell slasher. Yeah, so why do you get credit for it? Don't be like Brian Cook and taking people's credit. Come on now. The epic Hullbreacher. It's my deck. It's my deck now. Uh, I will only give you clout if you win with a Birds of Paradise in your deck. That's the only way you get clout. Please don't sue me. There's only one match remaining. That's good. We'll just wait till the next round. Hey June, we're we're playing a sweet one. It's called the Epic Hullbreacher. It's a big blue Hullbreacher deck. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jake. Forgive me. Uh, it's actually there is some commander games slasher. You just don't know about them. Yeah, definitely, Ayla. I definitely agree with hard casting Pyroblast. You should probably also have eaten a spell from my yard so that I couldn't draw into Cruise. Um, there's a couple of things. You made some interesting, like some plays that I wasn't a huge fan of. Uh, First time, that's your second time.